If the man who murdered your parents was getting out of prison, could you just let that go? In Blue Ruin, Dwight has been drifting aimlessly after the loss of his folks, and he finds out that the man who killed him is being set free. He sets off on a path for revenge, but this movie is a dark, intimate look about how destructive vengeance can be. Dwight is living on the coast of Delaware out of an old Buick when he hears the news. Suddenly, this guy who is going nowhere moves with purpose and drive. He goes to the prison where the guy who killed his parents is getting out. When he lays eyes on this man, his course is set. Without a doubt in his mind, he goes after the man who took everything from him. However, his actions pull his sister and her family and the killer's family in a tight knot of just twisted revenge and murder. So how far will Dwight go for satisfaction, and how much bloodshed is going to be enough? I sank into this movie because of Macon Blair's performance of Dwight. This is not an ex-cop or some ex-soldier looking for payback. This is a regular guy whose life has been destroyed when he was just a child. And it had me completely believing his turn of a man who had nothing but pain in his life and how that could just tear you apart. Now, the actual physical confrontations in this film are pretty few, and they only happen between Dwight and the killer's family. But I have to tell you, they build up each one with such dread and expectation that I was on the edge of my seat throughout this thing. I kept expecting based on a true story to flash at the end of the movie because everything in this feels real. I've seen a lot of revenge movies, but this one made me actually connect to the main character. I felt his pain, I felt his loss, so I felt what he was doing was justified. However, the film showed me how horrible the consequences of those decisions could be. This film is driven by performance to make us feel the anxiety and hope that Dwight is going to complete his mission, and yet we doubt if he really should keep going. Not many films can do that. When you watch Blue Ruin, you will want zero distractions. This movie does have a slow intensity at first, but as it kicks off, you will be hooked. Turn off the cell phone, close the laptop, and find out just how Dwight's path will finally end.